Hello? Oh, oopsies. I'm still not used to this. Wait, I put it over here. Uh, I think this. Hi! Sorry, I'm adjusting camera really quick.
Hi! Hello!
I fucked up my camera. Now I'm over here. But hi! Hi chat! Hello! Sorry, I was fixing my settings really quick. Oh, can I like, oh no. Hold on, let me put it over here. And then can I... Yeah? That seems a little better. I'm still not used to little chibi van yet, but it's okay, we'll get there eventually. But I hope all of you are doing well today. Today we're gonna be trying out a demo or two for some games that I saw that were pretty good, and one of them I was even invited to play by one of the developers. So yeah,
I'm excited. So excited.
I love your motto. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I'm excited. So for sure we'll be playing the Willowmist Emporium Antiques and Curiosities today, but if not, we also have another one lined up, so we'll do that. But let's get into this one. I don't know how... There's gonna be a lot of reading, I think, for this one, but I'm sure it'll be fun and dandy and cool and awesome. Oh. Please select a game difficulty. Cozy and normal do not feature game overs for being unable to pay your bills, but hard mode does. We could probably just do normal, maybe? I think normal would be fine. Maybe? Possibly. To my dearest Sprout. Sprout hardly seems like a fitting nickname anymore, does it? By now you must be towering over your mother. She always was a short little thing. Damn. Don't tell her I called her that, okay? I fear it would make our relationship even worse than it is now, if that's even possible. I digress, my dearest Sprout. It has been far too long since I last saw you. Still, I picture in my mind a toddler with a mess of orange hair who insisted on wearing their rainbow boots on the sunniest of days. Who would remove their smock, lest they get any paint on it, who would turn their nose up at chocolate but sneak carrots from the fridge when no one was looking. You always had your own way of doing things, my dear. That is precisely why I am entrusting you with my greatest treasure, my antique store. Well, for the next 3 months, anyhow. After a lifetime of living in the city, a bit of country air ought to do you well. Willowmist is special to me, and I think soon enough it'll be special to you. It has its quirks, which I'm sure you'll realize quickly, but it has a way of growing on you. Or perhaps it's the other way around. Like a parasite, or maybe a fungus. Either way, I suspect you'll fit in just fine. I am only sorry I cannot be there to greet you. Responsibilities pull me away from Willowmist, but you don't have to worry about that. I'm sure you'll hear enough rumors about where I've gone to satisfy your curiosity. Trust me, whatever they say will be nowhere near as interesting as the truth. Interesting. To find the store, take a left from the train station, then a right when you notice the breeze pick up. Then turn around and walk backwards for 7 steps, close your eyes and turn around again. You'll find it soon enough. I have an employee there waiting for you. He's not the easiest to get along with, but I doubt anyone could resist your charm. You're much like your aunt in that respect. Take care of the store, Sprout, take care of yourself, and for heaven's sake, don't try to sell the vase with the bird on it, it's cursed. Okay, I'll do my best. With all my love and faith in you, Aunt Sylvie. Alrighty. Yes, if you find Floridian napping on the job, make sure to tuck him in. He doesn't get enough sleep, that boy. Who is Florian? You felt a buzz from your pocket, the familiar sensation of a worried mother. The train continued, shuddering along on its track in an almost comforting way.
Arlene, won't you reconsider? It's such a big move. You've always lived nearby. You won't know anyone, so if anything goes wrong, why not stay home? I'm already nearly there, Mom.
considering I'm on a train in the middle of nowhere, it might be a little late, Mom. Much as I'd love to get on the return train back, I really wouldn't. It took 4 hours to get here.
I just don't understand why you left so suddenly.
Aunt Sylvie needs someone to watch the shop. You know that.
I'm sure she has friends there.
She also has family, you know.
Won't you reconsider?
Sorry, Mom. I love you, but I'm looking forward to a few months away from home. New people, fresh air, and a real job. Unemployed!
You've never even worked at a store before, let alone ran one.
Aunt Sylvie says someone will be there to help out. It's an antique store in a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. I don't think it'll be particularly busy.
I swear, you got your stubborn streak straight from my sister. Okay, baby, just stay safe, okay? Don't worry, don't walk alone.
Wait.
Don't walk about alone at night. Make sure to lock the doors and call me if anything happens.
Of course, Mom. I will, Mom. Everything will be fine.
Train's about to pull up. I'll text you later.
Enjoy your look, Val. Hope you're doing well. Oh, 3-stream streak. Nice, nice. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I love you. XXX.
Love you too.
Pee pee poo poo. Are you doing pee pee poo poo? Are you okay? Hope you're okay, homie.
You too.
Alrighty, let's get there. Let's get this. I realized I forgot to do something. There we go. 2.5 studios. Oh, I'm so excited. Do we get a cutscene? Get an animation?
Listen to the voices of the
Oh my
folks
God.
that came before. They tell
Is this
me of the
us?
choices and the tasks I have in store. Every antique has
Or is this a
secret,
character?
every
I would assume it's
trinket
us,
has
because
a
they're getting
tale.
off the
Every
train.
person has a story that is waiting
We're
to
so
unveil.
pretty.
Something in me feels aware
Is that our
that
aunt?
there's this untold magic in
I would assume that's our
the
aunt.
air.
Or sub. Oh, we get to customize our character. Who is that? Hello? Who is that? Who are these dudes? Who?
Is begging to stay. Like all my broken puzzle pieces fall right in a place.
There are a
Like
lot of
all my
attractive
broken
individuals
puzzle
in this
pieces fall
building, in this game.
right
Game music's a little
into
louder than
place.
got you. I can tune that down. Oh my goody heavens! Oh! Hot man on my screen.
Oh my goodness. Daria, thank you for this so much.
No, this game just came out, this demo.
Oh
my goodness, thank you so much. How was, how was body doubling? How was co-working and stuff? I hope it went well. I was there for a little bit. I love your vibe so much. You were so cool. And I love your aesthetic. You're so cool. Chloe! You know Daria too? Daria? Am I saying it right? I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names. Of course, yeah. I love your vibes. I love your aesthetic. Both universes collide. Yeah, I was in her stream earlier. I think she followed me, and then I went to go check out her channel and stuff. And then I was like, oh my god, I love her vibes. Ah. But I didn't know you know who she is too. That's awesome. But hi, for those who co-working was good. It was such a fun day. I'm glad. It was fun when I was there too. You're Infinity Nikki. So what I'm hearing is I gotta add you on Infinity Nikki later. But for those who don't know me, hi, I'm Van. I make blood instead of take blood, and we're playing some demos today for some new games that just came out. This is the Willowmist Antiques in Store, or like the Willowmist. I already forgot the name. The Willowmist Emporium Antiques and something. But yeah, I think it's kind of like you run an antique store, and then I think you can like date characters, or there's like a lot of attractive characters here. So I'm like, I don't know. I was about to raid Infinity Nikki, but glad I decided to check live accounts through following, so glad I did this instead. Your model is so cute, by the way. Ah, thank you! Thank you, thank you! I love European GTuber, man. It's so cute. And just your whole aesthetic and like all your panels, they're all so cute.
Yeah.
I'm definitely coming back. I'm coming back. But is it Daria or Daria? I should probably ask. I should probably check. I'm really bad with names, so I can keep that in mind. But I should probably name my character. Damn, I could be a hot ginger or I could be a hot ginger. I like change my name. I wonder if we can't change it yet because of the... Oh, I really appreciate we're very cozy here and the way you pronounced it is correct. Daria. Okay. Got it. Got it. Good to know, good to know. Epic. But yeah, feel free to leave if you must, stay if you would like, get some water, get some food, please rest up, take care of yourself, and take a breather, take a load off. Serve it, you've earned it. Yeah, so I think just because it's the demo, we can't really change it, but I know that they're very good at implementing character customization in their games, 2.5 Studios, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get character customization down the line. But this is just a demo after. Confirm your first name, pronouns, honorific, and body type. Yeah, I would say this is correct. Alrighty, well, let's just get started, yeah? The air was chilly as you stepped out of your train and onto the platform, if you could even call it that. It seemed more like a graveyard than any of the train platforms you'd ever frequented back in the city. No matter the hour, they would be completely packed with people coming and going, rushing for reasons you could never quite understand. Also nice, you got a surfetched. Awesome. For reasons they may never understand either. Excuse me. I had like a hiccup. This platform was completely empty and no one waited to get on, and you were the only person who got off. Where chatter would usually greet you, all that you heard on this quiet platform in the middle of the countryside was the sound of the wind rustling the trees, the chirping of crickets hidden amongst the weeds. Oh, chirp back. Oh, enjoy your lurk, Feral Goon. This game seems cozy. It is, it does seem cozy. It's made by 2.5 Studios, who did, they're very well known for like visual novels. So they did like A Date with Death and a few others. But this is their newest one, and they have a demo for it. So figured we would try it out today. It just came out Sunday, I think? I don't quite remember, but yeah, we're giving it a try. Should I chirp back? I'll chirp back. With more effort than you'd be willing to admit to, you attempted to chirp back, but found that the sound was actually harder than you expected. More practice would be required. Gathering up your belongings, which you brought only a few of, you quickly found your aunt's leather again. Left from the station, then right where the wind picked up. I'm not sure what the weather has to do with it. Well, it's supposed to be a pretty town. I'm sure I'll find it. Oh, pretty! Oh my god. So cute! And we're an attractive ginger woman. Wow. From the way your aunt had described the quaint countryside town of Willowmist, you had expected 2 shacks and a farm if you were lucky. It's giving Infinity Nikki vibes, like the starting town in Infinity Nikki. It's giving those kind of vibes. Instead, upon taking a left when you exited the station, you found yourself in a town center that was significantly more vast than you first imagined. You smiled as you pulled your suitcase up a small flight of stairs, eyes searching around the beautiful facades and rural landscape. Music drifted out from somewhere unseen. It seemed almost like the sound of change, of newfound freedom. A few people passed you as you continued onwards, though for the most part you had the street to yourself. Even that was strangely... I can't read today. Even that was strangely foreign to you. Where you grew up, there were always people around, no matter the hour. You took a deep breath into your lungs. The air was cool and fresh. The scent of flowers drifted towards you as the wind picked up, changing course. Up Willoween they missed. Hi, Ion. I hope you're doing well. How are you? So, right now, you glanced to the right and found a street that ran away from the town center. What did she write? Turn around and walk backwards for 7 steps, then close my eyes, then turn around again. You could have just sent me the address. With a half chuckle, half sigh, you turned around and began walking backwards, hoping you wouldn't crash into anyone. Though the chances of that seemed slim at that time of night. Good, just got back from grocery shopping? Nice, what'd you get? Did you get me anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Slowly, you closed your eyes, removing sight from the equation, then spun back around and opened them back up. And sitting before you was a quaint little store with green paneling and a sloped roof, and a metal sign hanging above the door. It read, "The Willowmist Emporium in Antiques and Curiosities." That's the word I was missing. There you are. I've been looking for you. You're even prettier than my aunt said. Oh, thank you for the follow, Captain. Thank you. You guys are spoiling me, thank you. You reached down and searched under the doormat and quickly found the key that your aunt left for you. The grass surface was marked with blemishes that all seemed to say how well it was. The key turned in the lock soundlessly as you pushed the door open. To those who are popping in for the first time, I'm gonna apologize to you right now. I like putting on voices for some of these characters, so be prepared for that. I know people like it, some people don't. I'm just letting you know. Whoa, this is pretty. Tables upon tables of antiques and knickknacks greeted you. A dozen different lampshades and chandeliers hung from the ceiling, lighting up the surface. Face. Yo, hi Gray, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Are you talking about the orange-haired character we're playing as? Wow. You sure has put together an interesting collection. Is collection the right word? Looks a bit too chaotic for that. Potted plants dotted the room, bringing a bit of life to the otherwise still space. Carefully, you put your luggage to the side, cautious of knocking over anything and causing what would be the worst game of dominoes ever. And then you walked through the aisles, if they could be called that, and inspected the store. You've never visited Willowmist before, nor seen any photos of it, yet somehow you felt a strange sense of familiarity. It made you feel at ease, despite being far away from your home for the first time in your life. Just woke up? Nice. How was the sleep? You dropped everything to come here. You quit your casual job. They were hardly giving you hours anyway, only a week ago. Got strong Wi-Fi now? Hell yeah. You didn't renew your lease. Fortunately, the timing worked out well, since it was coming to an end, regardless. Friends back home only found out about your temporary move a few days ago before your train left. Honestly though, you weren't that close to anyone. It always felt like the friends you kept around you, other friends they would have preferred spending time with. That seemed to happen as you got older, the natural part of people who you once clung to like your life depended on it. I slept at nearly 2 a.m., passed out, woke up around 10:20. Damn. Crazy. That's kind of me though, low-key. Hardly giving you hours anyway. Oh wait, I already read that. You needed a change. So here you were, in the middle of the countryside town of Willowmist, surrounded by rolling hills and mountain ranges like you'd never seen before. Oh! I dreamt with a woman! Jesus Christ. Whatever the man was carrying in a box a moment ago was now sprawled out over the floor, dropped in surprise. Hey, hot stuff. With mouth agape, he stared at you, still grasping for words. Listen, if you wanted to rob the store, you could have done it before I got here. Common courtesy and all that. Rob the? If I was going to rob a store, it wouldn't be this dump. Hey, my aunt probably put a lot of work into this dump. Wait, forget about that. Why would I be the one robbing the store? I was here first. If anyone was going to be robbing it, it'd be you. Yo, what a handsome young man. My best friend would write BL with a man like you. Ah, silly Gray. Silly. I didn't see you when I came in. I was in the storeroom. Can you prove it? Why should I be the one to prove it? You're the one who just waltzed in here. The man sighed, the most tired, I can't speak. Exasperated sigh you've ever heard, and the eye bags under his eyes seemed to give away who he was. Alright. You're Florian, aren't you? Unfortunately. And you must be Sage. Last time I checked, yeah. I'm always silly even when wake up, except my voice would be low. Eye bags, he me for real. Well, we don't know if he smokes yet, Gray. Why are you here so late? I was the only train coming into town today. Didn't my aunt tell you I was coming? The same way she tells me anything. Vaguely. I didn't even know what you looked like. You nearly gave me a heart attack. Then we're even. Odd. You're exactly like your aunt. Great. I'll take that as a compliment. You shouldn't. What are you doing here so late, by the way? Does my aunt really make you work this much overtime? No. I was just neating up before you arrived. You just said you didn't know when I was getting here. What can I say? I just have an amazing work ethic or something. You're suspicious as hell, but I respect it. Still, you should get some sleep. You look tired. She at least tell you about the living accommodations? Nope. She doesn't really give details as I'm quickly becoming aware. No shit. She really just left all this crap to me. I ought to quit. Not teacher. But what would I do without you? We don't know each other, and we're not friends. You'd be fine. Then how about we be friends? I'm good. You can sleep upstairs, but it's a mess. Sylvie isn't known for her needs. A mess is a mess. I'm sure I'll fit right in. Whatever. Just get some sleep, or don't. I'll be working for a bit longer. You need some help? From someone who looks like they don't know which side of a mop to hold? Nah. It's the side with the sponge, right? Yeah. I'm kidding, it's a joke. I know how to use a mop. First thing in the morning, gaming with a smoke on hand. Was that an attack from me? I don't know. I'm just reading the text. Okay, I'm back from putting away groceries. Who is this? Smash. This is, Florian. He, works at the antique shop of our aunts. You've probably been traveling all day. Just sleep. You almost sound like you care. I don't. I guess Sylvie doesn't tell you anything about actually running the store either. Nope. She said you'd teach me. Like I'm some expert. I just wash the floors. Fine. I'll try to help tomorrow afternoon. Not in the morning? I don't do mornings. Gathering up your luggage, you stared up the staircase. Get some sleep soon, alright? Don't stick around too much longer, right? Get some sleep. Yeah. Sure. Without another glance in your direction, Florian collected his dropped box, then went back into the storage room. I think Ion means, Florian. One step at a time, you dragged your suitcase up the stairs and into your new home for the next 3 months. Excited, I can't wait to see it. Cute! Your aunt's upstairs apartment felt almost like a continuation of downstairs, like a quilt stretched together with mismatched memories. A half-read book, with reading glasses resting atop the pages, sat on the worn armchair. Tangled yarn, soft as clouds and as bright as spring blossoms, spilled from a basket. The table was set and waiting for you, expecting your company. It was almost like time was paused here, a place where vintage clocks softly ticked in unison. Mismatched mugs rested in cozy clusters, and the air smelled over so faintly of lavender and old books. That wasn't to mention the abundance of potted plants that filled the room. It was as if a forest had crept in and decided to stay. You placed down your bags and grinned like a child who had just found a new secret spot. The weight of the world and all of your previous worries seemed to melt away, in just a little bit. This was going to be a fun 3 months. You could already tell. Unpacking could wait for... That's so funny. Unpacking could wait for tomorrow for now. You unzipped your suitcase and pulled out your pajamas, then got changed a little bed. Elevator music making me sleepy a bit. Oh, I'm sorry, soldier. Sorry about that. The sheets were crisp and white, the pillows fluffed, and the gentle atmosphere of Willowmist slowly began to help you drift off to sleep. Nice. As you laid there surrounded by the scent of linen not your own, you swore for a moment you could feel someone watching you. But then you fell into a deep sleep, none the wiser. What do these emojis mean? Goon my van? That's current. I just got back from a 1-month quest and I'm getting sleepy a bit. I gotta finish dailies first. You gotta finish your dailies. This game is very cute though. Oh, cute. It says Tuesday. I know chat is a little way. I apologize. I'm doing Gauntlet Baby PvP. Are you putting babies against babies? That's crazy. When your eyes fluttered open the next morning, a small amount of panic settled in your stomach. This wasn't your apartment. Oh, we're so cute. I'm sending you my team in DMs. Hold. What? Right. Willowmist. Aunt's place. Not back home anymore. That'll probably take a bit getting used. Coughing baby versus coughing baby? Mm-hmm. Or like coughing baby versus sneezing baby? That's how it be. That is how it be. Sorry, I'm adjusting my position in my chair, don't mind. You looked out the window where you could see sunlight cascading in from between the outstretched arms of trees. It still looked to be early, which was good. You wanted a chance to look around the store before Florian got back. Maybe you would even be able to impress him. That seemed like a big maybe. You weren't sure, but he seemed like the difficult to impress type of guy. Well, it did like a challenge. Quickly dressed, then raided the kitchen for breakfast, which you found half stocked with food. Your aunt left some fresh vegetables and fruits and a few microwavable meals. It'd have to do for now. I sent it, by the way, take your time. Sounds good. You'd find the grocery store another day. Lovely. With a pear half eaten in your hand, you made your way back downstairs. Cool. The store had a different vibe during the day. It seemed almost whimsical, like the collection of some peculiar witch who decided a hoard of lampshades was better than herbs. You once again walked between the tables, noting that despite the clutter, everything was dust-free. Florian wasn't lying about cleaning. So cute. I love the vibes in here. Walking up to the counter, you noticed a distinct lack of technology. There was no computer or electronic cash register, only an old till that seemed to be an antique itself. No, we got ads! I'm sorry, Pookie. Let me know when you guys are back from ads, okay? And we'll keep on going. On track. I'm gonna get some water. You guys have ads. I love water. The water has been consumed, my friends. It has been consumed. I like this music. Yes, how much for that armor in the back? Dude, I want to know. Or what about the muskets? So cool. I wonder. I feel like if I click on anything, then it might. But yeah, I'll wait until you guys are back from ads. How are we doing today? My silly little bloodies, my silly, my sillies. Ah, I love little chibi van. Yeah. Okay, it says ad over, but let me know when you guys are back. Chibi Van is adorable. Right, that's what I'm saying. Eee. Back. Excellent. All of the accounts look to be a journal that sat upright in a bookstand next to it. Either your aunt had a fantastic accountant or was committing tax fraud. Or maybe both. Still, the lack of anything electronic didn't surprise you, since you were a child. She always wrote you letters rather than email or text. She was a little old school, but that didn't bother you. If anything, receiving a handwritten letter was exciting to you. You didn't know anyone else growing up who got letters, except for people getting bills, but no one liked those letters. You understood that greatly now. Standing behind the counter and looking out towards the shop, you felt an overwhelming sense of this was your aunt's treasure. She was leaving it up to you. Well, for a few months, but that was besides the point. Alongside that sense of purpose was a small yet persistent reminder of just how insane this was. Dropping everything to move to a town you never even visited because of an aunt you hadn't seen since. It was exciting. It was the most exciting choice of your life. It's something like this, a chance to get to know who you really are. My bad, were. It was a knock at the door that pulled you out of your interest. Very neat, crisp. The knock could be neat and crisp. You'd see a tall shadow on the other side, but no details apart from that. Florian? You opened the door wide, curiously peering at the stranger on the other side, who looked up and down. Looked at his watch, then shook his head and walked past you and into the store. Well, I hope you're not about to tell me you're Florian. That was last night very strange for me. Florian? No, I am not, Mr. Westbrook. I apologize if that disappoints. The mystery man put down his briefcase on the counter, then began pulling out paperwork and pens from within it. Not sure I've ever seen a man that's actually dig it. I suppose I'll just have to wonder endlessly who exactly you are then. I do appreciate a mystery as much as the next person, but... Alright. It would be unlikely, Miss Marigold, to leave you with any kind of instruction. He pulled a business card out of his pocket. Emmett Finch, independent accountant at Finch Adversary. Oh, you know someone's important when their name is a part of a business. Maybe we ought to rebrand the store to the Sage Emporium. Emmett, and you must be Sage. I'll admit I've heard very little of you, so we're starting out on equal footing. In short, I'm your aunt's financial partner, your accountant, and now, by extension, yours for the time being. We have a lot to discuss regarding accounts, cash flow, and taxes. Such exciting topics for a Tuesday morning. He watched as he pushed up his glasses, then nodded. Any time is the perfect time to talk numbers. I appreciate working with someone like-minded in that regard. What experience do you have running a business? Genuinely me as Van? I have had an art shop before. Oh damn, another hot guy? A lot of these characters are very attractive. I had a lemonade stand once. Oh, plenty. There was one summer when I had a lemonade stand outside my house, though I don't remember paying any taxes on them. Don't tell, alright? My best friend would go feral. Any actual experience? Like, with a proper business? That one in the bottom right is pretty cute. Thank you, feral goon. Thank you. It caught me off guard, and then I understood it. Damn. I was kinda smooth with it. Damn. Like, with a proper business? Yes. No. Understood. It seems my role will be a little more hands-on than in previous month. I will bill Ms. Marigold for the extra time we need to get you up to speed. That sounds expensive. All the good things in life are. Quietly, you watch him shuffle through paperwork before pulling out one specific sheet of paper. I'll be frank with you. Miss Marigold's accounts are dire. Despite my protest, she makes little effort to pity that fact. Sometimes I wonder whether she truly desires to own a business or not. Perhaps with you around we'll see some change, perhaps we won't. Time will tell. Wow, thanks for the overwhelming support. You on my side, I know I'm gonna knock it out of the park. I am supporting you. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. I am just not in the habit of giving false promises. At the very least, we will aim for Miss Marigold to not return to bankruptcy. Sounds like a plan to me. I stopped by to have you sign a few forms, though only temporary. I like to keep my affairs in order. Sign here, please. One by one, you signed each and every form Emma handed you, and boy, there were a lot of forms. Great, my hand's starting to ache. Stay strong, stay. I can do this. I wonder what this guy's deal is anyway. He must be a local. Maybe this would be a good chance to try to make a friend. While you're here, can I ask a few questions? Be my guest. I have a little extra time before my next appointment. How long have you worked with Mike? It's been... He digs through his briefcase, nodding. I scan the various documents. A year now. Give or take a few weeks. How has it been? Satisfactory. Miss Marigold has had her accounts sorted, so I believe that counts as a success. And how has she been to work with? Why do you ask? I haven't seen my aunt since I was a child. I was just wondering what she's like these days. She is fine enough to work. Very memorable. That's all I'll say on the matter. Are you a local? Do you live in Willowmist? Yes, my practice is located close to here. You'll find my address on the business card I gave you. You always lived here, or have I happened upon another wayward wanderer like... I formed my practice here, yes. I mean you personally, not your practice. I don't see that it makes any difference. Is there anything fun to do around town? Is there much fun to be had around town? Apart from doing taxes, that is. That depends on what you find fun. If you mean theme parks and musicals, then you're out of luck. If you enjoy hiking, dining, or live music, then there's plenty of that. I'm down to try new things. I wish you all the luck trying them on your own time. Emma looked down at his watch before setting his eyes on the door. I'll stop by in a few days to go over paying your bills and keeping the lights on. Till then, keep your accounting in the journal at the counter, and I will assess it when I return. I'll try my best. Apologies if they're not quite up to standard. I'll have Florian here to help me. Hopefully. Actually, are there any good breakfast places around here? My aunt left a few things, but I'd kill for a nice breakfast while I'm waiting. There's quite a few establishments. Well, are you hungry? We could go grab a bite and have a mini tour of the town if you were up for it. You killed it, Sage. There's no way he could turn you down now. Matt adjusted his glasses again, his expression impassive. Unfortunately, I'll have to pass. I'm paid for doing accounting, not for eating breakfast and tours. Have a good day, Miss. Damn! Rejected! Just like that, he gathered his briefcase and walked out the front door, chiming bells that the only reminder he was there. Oh, we're so sad. Okay, me too, Sage. Too. Oh, cool. Aren't people from the countryside meant to be super welcoming? Dating Florian then Emma seemed a little harsh. Huh? Spun back around to the doorway after hearing the bells, but found no one there. Strange. It's finished, so who's baiting the guy or other guy? I don't know. I don't know yet. With a shrug, you found yourself turning back towards the store. It would still be a few hours until Florian turned up, so you decided you might as well familiarize yourself with the items around the store while you waited. I'm down. Let's familiarize ourselves. You're surprised to find that a couple of hours barely scratched the surface when it came to inspecting the show floor. There was just so much stuff. And forget the amount of stuff, absolutely nothing had a price on it, even digging through the paperwork at the counter. Find any notes about inventory or pricing. You were massaging your temples in stress when you heard the door chimes ringing. Hello, Florian. Wow, he really doesn't want to get sunburned. I like the getup. Thanks. I don't like the sun. I can see that much. Did you manage to get some sleep? Don't mind me, I'm scrolling on Facebook like a boomer. Yeah, you boomer. Are you scrolling on Facebook, huh? I guess. Are you going to ask me how I slept? If I have to. And if I said you did? How did you sleep? Didn't sound less interested. Funny that. Well, I'll pretend like you actually care then. Yes, finding hot single mums? I know what you are, Gray. I know what you are. Might need some MILFs. I get it. I understand. Crazy. Well, I'll pretend like you actually care then. Presently, I slept really well. The bed was super comfortable. How fascinating. I'm happy for you. Really. A sigh, you watched Florian drop his satchel bag behind the counter before removing his various mismatched accessories. You must be in my area. I don't suppose you worked out how to run the place while I was gone? You really think my aunt would make it so easy? She never does. Fine, I'll explain, but I'm only going to do this once. If you don't pay attention, I'm not repeating myself. Don't worry, I'm listening. I'll pay attention. I'm a good listener. I want to be. He shrugged at that. I don't care if you listen or not. I just won't explain it again if you don't. Buy things for cheap. Sell them for more. That's pretty much the gist of it. And... what? That's all you're gonna tell me? What else is there to tell you? That's how it works. I know how stores run, Florian. Why am I bothering to explain it to you? You gotta give me more details than that or I'll run this place into the ground. Yes, I do need this job. Fine. Buy stuff, sell it for more. Also keep it clean. No one will want to come in. Right now, we're pretty much out of rubbish to sell, minus a few things I put behind the counter. Or, what? Thought you were going to listen to me. How can we nearly be out of things to sell? There's stuff everywhere. You watch him as he looked around the room and shrugged. They're just your aunt's decorations. All of that is decoration? Guess, I don't know. I don't make the rules, I just help out. It's crazy. How does anyone know what's for sale and what's decoration? I don't know. Fine, it's all just for looks, I can deal with that. How much do I sell things? Whatever you want. How would I know? I'm not an ant salesman. Better become one quick then, if you don't want to go broke. God, what have I gotten myself into? A mess. I wouldn't take on your job if my life depended. Just keep track of how much you buy, Shiv, for that. Or in that journal on the counter, you should be able to eyeball how much. But you'll get better as you do. Probably. Probably just adjust the price later if shit's not selling. Doesn't really matter. Let me see what we've got then. Looking behind the counter, you noticed a handful of small knickknacks. They weren't much decorations, but they'd have to. Alright, well, now what? The boss. I like the sound of that. Are you gonna call me Boss Sage? Do I really have to talk to you? Probably just call me Sage. Wow. Have to talk to me? He just shrugged. Fine, it's probably for the best anyway. You wouldn't want all this power to go to my head. He shrugged again, then found a broom and began to sweep up. There were already a few people hanging around outside. They're wanting to talk to you. You're not a celebrity, are you? That's the last thing I could be bothered with. Not the last time I checked. Last time I checked, my Twitter account had 35 followers, and most of them were bots. And that's so real. Man, I can't find any hot single mums in my local area, but found some. Are you referring to hentai? I'm watching Vans, so I'm definitely dazed. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. But I appreciate all of you. Enjoy my content. Thank you, thank you. Probably not a celebrity then. Probably not, no. Walked towards the door, then flipped open the sign open. Outside, the afternoon sunlight filtered down like liquid gold, hitting the cobblestone just right. The the trees swayed gently in the light breeze, and the cool air carried a faint sign of pet. I can't speak to it. Scent of pine and distant baking from a kitchen unseen. I know info and I know my weirdness. And that's great. You breathed in deeply of that air for a moment, and it felt like an old friend stopping by to visit. Warm, Sadly, I'll be going now. Hope you enjoy, mate. Thank you, thank you. Have a good one, Gray. Warm, comfortable. Hey, Florian. Florian? Huh? Alright, I forgot you were here. Wishful thinking, I guess. I speak to you so much you won't be able to forget me next. See ya, Gray. Have a good one. Great. Have you ever felt like you were being watched around the store, by the way? Watched? You're watching me right now, does that count? No, I mean, well, it does, but not in this case. I mean, watched when no one else is around. Not really. Not any more than is normal, I guess. It's a normal amount of feeling like you're being watched. In this town? Yeah, probably. Huh. I was wondering something, by the way. Did you grow up here? Yeah. Never chose to leave town? Nothing out there worth seeing. You ever felt like stuck in one place is like being in a cage? He paused at that, actually thinking, I guess the cage is pretty comfortable. I think that's why I came here, really. I wanted to help my aunt, but winds of change pulled me here. Well, there's a lot of people. Really? Yeah, a lot of people who don't fit in anywhere else. Maybe that's why I'm here then. I doubt it. Huh? You'd look like you fit in just fine. You're muttering. Don't worry about it. I got family other than aunt, I mean. Or just my room went out? No, that's so fucked. That's so messed up. R.I.P. My mom, Butter, and my aunts are a little estranged. They haven't spoken in years. I have no clue why. Huh? Usually people... Oh, she's popular like that? But, no, I mean, I didn't mean... You have a crush on my aunt, Florian? Oh, not like that, really. Meant that she has a pull. She's annoying and nosy and probing. Has a way with people. Can't help but get along with her. Seem a lot like her. That sounds like a pretty big compliment, you know. How about you, anyway? Family live nearby? They maybe live nearby? See them anymore. Oh. Sorry for prying then. I pried first. Oh. Your eyes found the doorway where a young girl of perhaps 14 or 15 stood, eyes on you curiously. Oh, she's so van-coded. By the power of Curry Skull. Florian, I'll be your new family. Real. Me too.
You're not Granny Sylvie. Hi.
I can pretend to be if you'd like.
I guess if I squint, you kind of look like her. Nah, maybe not. The way you stand is different.
I'm Sage. Granny Sylvie's is my aunt. I'm just helping to run the place for a while. The girl studied you, crossing the room. Strange litheness to her movement. Standing before you like that, she leaned in close.
Hi, I'm Vienna. Sometimes people call me Vivi. You look very interesting, you know? I like the way your nose joins your face and your eyebrows are cool.
Well, thanks. I like your eyes. Do you have heterochromia or are they contacts?
They've always been this way, ever since they were. Hey, you sell things, right? Pretty things, cool things, it's my mom's birthday tomorrow. She likes pretty and cool things, and she's pretty and cool. Can I buy something for her here?
Why don't you take a look around and see if anything catches your eyes? She's like a combination of Armin from Attack on Titan and Van. Kind of, yeah.
You have eye catchers here? I'll be careful then.
Just like that, she left you standing there slightly deep. While Florian had made his way from the commotion, when his eyes met yours, he gave you a thumbs up and mouthed, nice nose. Your hand went up to your nose. Really, it was a nice nose. I'm honored. You walked behind the counter, then settled on the stool there while Vienna looked around the store. She examined things very curiously, her fingers often just hovering over the surface of objects without touching them, as if she were somehow feeling. When she picked something up, she turned it around in her tilting head this way and that to see every single angle. Her mismatched eyes narrowed like she was difficult puzzle. She was really examining the teapot. He held it up to the sunlight, despite the fact it was opaque, like it would reveal something hidden no one else had ever. English is hard. The fact that it was opaque, like it would reveal something hidden that no one else had ever noticed. He put it back down, not exactly where it had been, but close enough that you didn't feel the need to. The strangeness of it all brought a smile to your face somehow. After a morning with Emmett and Florian, she was something fresh. Found something? Give you some suggestions too. But tell me a little about your mom.
Really good at finding things. Not just keys or socks, but things you didn't know you lost. Hope or patience. Yeah, good at finding those. Oh, she loves at colors too. Bright colors. Happy ones. And her hands are always warm.
That's interesting.
Maybe this?
Oh, cute.
Cool, I think she'll like this. She likes shells. They're so quiet, but I bet it knows how to listen too. Thanks for your help. You're cool.
I barely did anything, but you're welcome. Hey, if you ever need anything else, we'll be here.
Thanks. I think I'll come back again. Maybe on another day when the sun is shining. Or maybe not.
Great. Get home safely, alright? And I hope your mom likes the gift. Deanna waved towards you, then headed out the door with her purchase in her arms. Nice. Congrats on your first sale and all that. Oh, I hope they're all that exciting, do you? Do I look like I know every single person in town? Honestly, no, you look like someone who would go out of their way not to know town. I mean, does she stop by the store often? Not that I've noticed, maybe once or twice, but I don't know. I'm usually in the storeroom. Still, you look like you need to get some more sunlight, mister. No thanks, I burn easily. Sell things for that, you know? Sunscreen, aloe vera. Why do you care? Thanks. And if I said I've fallen obviously in love with you, my aunt said to look after you. Said you don't get enough sleep, too. You should mind her business. You too. Yeah, I will. Bell chiming for the second time that afternoon, both away from your conversation, and Florian used it as a chance to retreat back into the supposed storeroom. Whoa, hello! Beautiful Sylvie, apple of my eye, belle of my heart, would you do me the greatest honor of... Man before you wore his long, wild hair back in a loose ponytail, shirt perhaps one button too far on. Depending on who you asked, he was down on one knee, as if about to serenade you with the world's most beautiful poetry. Or ask you to marry him. You are not Sylvie. Censor jeans, am I? You must be Sage. You watched him spring to his feet, certainly far more, sprightly than he looked, and walked forward to put a hand on your shoulder. I've heard so much about you. Even that is not enough. He reached out to shake your hand smoothly. Energy Sorry, I'd love to return the favor, but you are... Ah, so the lovely owner of this store hasn't yet had the chance to mention me. That sounds just like our Sylvie. Wind Bakerland at your service. Occasional poet, but full-time chef. Oh hey. Oh hey. And you and my aunt are... Ah! No, you misunderstand. You misunderstand. Is she the most beautiful woman to ever grace this town? Yes, of course. Does my heart become a flutter when she walks into the room? Certainly, without a doubt. Do I near fall to my knees each time she speaks my name? That should be obvious. Where was I? Your relationship to my aunt. Right. Yes, we are dear friends. Right. Friends. Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Bakerland. Please, call me Quinn. Family to Sylvie is family to me. Quinn, then. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but my aunt is actually out of town for the next few months. I'm just here helping while she's away. Ah, my heart shatters into a million pieces once more. But that is hardly your fault. I should not ruin such a momentous occasion. I have never met any of Sylvie's family. Must be very special indeed. Are we close? I feel like we are. I wouldn't say that. Special? I don't think I'm particularly special. My grandparents have passed away, and my mother and aunt are estranged. I'm really the only other family she has. And I can tell you are special to her. You would not be here if you were not. What did you want my aunt to have the honor of, then? This is most fortuitous. There is no one that could take our lovely Sylvie's place but you, of course. Are you fond of fine meals, beautiful atmospheres, and live music? Yes, yes, and yes. Divine! I have a restaurant just off the main street. I've just created a new dish. I call it my Crimson Risotto. Oh, that sounds yummy. Roasted beets, rich vegetable broth, a swirl of cream, and topped off with mushrooms. Ah, my mouth salivates at the thought. Please, would you do me the honor of sampling my new dish? Who am I to turn down a meal? Delightful. But I need... Right, it does sound yummy, right? But I need some time to prepare. Tomorrow night I will astonish you with the finest food in Willowmist or beyond. And before I forget, welcome to town, Sage. There's no other place like it. You'll be calling it home before you even realize it. Thanks, Quinn. I appreciate the warm welcome. And warmer it will get. Once you taste my cooking, I must depart immediately. Please, await tomorrow evening with as much anticipation as you would give your birthday. With the hottest laugh you've ever heard. Heartiest laugh you've ever heard. Ha 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 ha. Gwen left the store with a grin that nearly went from ear to ear. Soft near evening sunlight dripped the doorway left. Pulling out your phone, you noted the time, 5:03. Ah, shit. Scramble to pull up your text, where you could see nearly a dozen left by your mother to the tune of, "Did you arrive safely?" and "Oh my god, you're dead." Sorry, Mom. I'm here. I'm alive. I just got caught up in everything. I'm totally fine.
Sage! Dear Lord above, you nearly gave me a heart attack. I was this close to getting on a train there myself.
Maybe I should have waited a little longer to text then.
Not funny.
I know, really, I'm sorry.
I'm just glad you're okay, my baby.
Totally okay. Met a few new people already, and everyone, mostly everyone, is friendly. Town is beautiful, Mom. Love it. Lots of beautiful scenery to think. Honestly, I've barely left the store. Yeah, LOL.
You know I haven't painted in years.
Maybe you just like the right muse. Anyway, I need to close up the store now.
Alright, text me if anything happens, okay?
Yes, Mom. Love you. Also, it seems like we got an ad, so I will take a second before we do allow you guys to, you know, get some water, get some food really quick thing, and then someone just DM'd me an image of myself. Kinda cozy. Five Nights at Freddy's. That's where I wanna be. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, just kinda waiting. Sipping my soda? Hell yeah. We'll wait until the ads are over, and then we'll get back to a silly little game. But I hope all of you are doing well. Everyone chilling, having a good time.
Bing bong. Bum, bum, bum. Bing bong, bum, bum, bum.
I'm just a little guy. I like this game so far, it's pretty cute. I do know the progress that we make today is not gonna carry over when this is actually a game. So, there's that. But, still enjoying it. Still having fun. Welcome back from the ads. I'm working on Christmas gifts today. My nieces are getting their stuffed animals. Nice. Which reminds me, Farrell, you never told me how that con went. That you sent stuff for. Yeah, give me the lore on that sometime. What is up, Fan Nation? Slate, my goat. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's good. I know you were playing Genshin earlier. How are you? How are you, my goat? What is up, Fan Nation is so funny. Very cozy. Very, very cozy. What's up, my goat? Dabs up. Dabs up. That's what we doing. That's what we up to. It was so bad. It's the inaugural year and they didn't advertise well at all. Ugh. It's not good at all. Sorry that happened. That's so fucked up. Yes, Mom. Love you. He flipped the sign on the door over to closed as Florian re-entered the room. Miss all the fun staying up in that storeroom. I don't really care. I prefer it that way. So antisocial. Well, I guess I can understand it. Got back from work an hour ago and then spent the next hour looking at the RC. Hell yeah, dude. Well, you do you. I'm gonna go upstairs and start unpacking. I have to stick around all night. That's fine. Stay late, then I stay late. Start late, then I stay late. Why not just start earlier then? I just prefer. It's quiet. Well, alright, I don't mind really. Get home safely, okay? Sure. Maybe. Leaving Florian to his work, you headed back upstairs. RC car goes squeak after driving around in the... And... Squeak squeak. Piece by piece, you unpacked your belongings slowly. It wouldn't do you any good to spend the next 3 months living in Suke. You're going to live here. Get right. Still, he felt almost reluctant to disturb the quiet rhythm of the room and to turn the space into a home. Gradually, you're adding to it, making it become something more, hopefully something even better. But after much research, I just need to get a silicone-based lubricant spray to get those squeaky. Yeah, like the one I saw from a Goofy movie. If the squeaky wheels always get in the grease, I'm totally disturbing the peace. I don't know how that relates to helping you, but any mention of a Goofy movie, it's a good mention. I read that. Each time you pulled from your suitcase a soft sweater, here a stack of well-worn here found its place amongst your aunt's belongings, red woven into someone else's fabric. A framed photograph of your aunt, much younger and standing in front of the store, that nest between a ceramic cup. It's still chipped but cherished. It's your own picture frame carefully next to it, unsure if it somehow felt right, like a new memory slipping into an old. Pulled out more of your treasures, a glass vial of sea glass you'd collect. Well-worn notebook that smelled faint. Paint? Ink. My head. I can't read. And your laptop, which you placed on the desk. Yeah, I can't WD-40 my way. No, you cannot. As you slid your clothes into the chest of drawers, you noticed the sun had long since settled over the horizon. Packing had seemed so quick. It was another beast entirely. Found your way over to the window, hands of tall, way back on your birthday. Then lingered there, feeling the cold night breeze on your skin. Soft glow, the full moon was already casting its silvery light through, and in the distance you could see the mountains that loomed gentle giants. Yeah, they would rode them. You could see the mountains that loomed like gentle giants, peaks softened by the veil of mist curled around them like a pattern. Like curled around them in it's my bed. Paid 200 for this, 240 staying last. Here and there you could see faint trails of smoke rising from fading to the sky, but mostly everything outside was still. Turned around away from the window, suddenly feeling that familiar the room you saw it. Something. Person, perhaps. Floating a foot off the ground, head tilted to the side as if you were too heavy to carry, staring at your eyes. About me and my RC endeavors, I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. I spent the day editing a video of me baking for a competition between homies. I'm really excited to show it off tonight. I'm just chilling, yeah. Filled out some more job applications and such. I'm doing my best out here. But yeah, you know. Did I mention I got a new job? Yes. You did. I've known so. We're very excited about it. Ish, I got you. But I always appreciate being reminded about updates in regards to my home. I care, and I appreciate being told them, yeah, goddamn brain, you're okay. Wish I got a new job, shaking my head. Free my go, Ion. Free them. What in the ever-loving? Your time is near. You can't hide from me any longer. A pair of glasses in your hand instantly fell from your smashing on the shards went in every direction. Ah, shit. Your eyes snapped back up in search of the person, but found the space she had occupied now empty. Am I not getting enough sleep or something? Not down, inspecting the damage. One glass had survived, luckily. Reflected that quickly. Died. How similar the Van Slay bring have their differences. This is true. This is true. The other one hasn't fared so well, though it was in mostly large pieces. Grimacine you slowly picked up and disposed of each. Ouch. And just your luck, the final one was the one that cut you. Disposed of it, then cleaned your. Couldn't find a first aid anywhere. Maybe there's one downstairs in the store. Maybe Florian is still around. Florian? Are you still here? I could kinda use your help if you are. What is it? I'm not paid to help you with personal stuff, you know. See, the Van brain is in his head, while the Slate brain is in Slate's head. Whoa, this is true. This is true. He walked out from the storeroom, arms crossed. What happened? I swear I saw someone in my. He spoke to me. I kinda dropped a glass and got cut. It's not that bad, but I could use a band-aid if we have any. All the color dropped out of Florian's face in a moment. He stared at you with wide open eyes, mouth open slightly, yet no words escaped. Door. Not that bad, is it? It almost looked like he was going to be sick as he trudged out of the front door, staring out towards disbelief. Wait, Florian? Then he dropped a blood drip to the ground. Guess I'll find it myself. I forgot about Van Baby. Hi, Ren! How are you? I hope you're doing well, Pookie. How are you? 3D model is so cute, oh my god. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. Nice. I love all your little clay stuff that you showed earlier. They're all so cute. I'm coughing less. Let's go! This makes me happy. I love when my Pookie is feeling better. Get some water, get some food. And send in your server? You should. Everyone, Ren is gonna post their cool little clay pottery, ceramics, the server. Please go check it out. Better. Grr. Or else, I'll be at your bedside tonight. And I'll flip you off or something. I don't know. I'll bite you, baby. So, go look. I guess I'll find it myself. Didn't take you long to find the first aid kit. Your aunt had decided to forego the usual plastic box with a cross on it and instead had picked out an old wooden. It was a little scuffed and weathered with brass hinges that creaked very much knocked. Found benches. Van threatening to bite me in my bed. And not in a good way. Not like the I don't know. But it won't be good. So go check it out. Right now. Go and check out my server when Ren. Let me. Found bandages in all sizes, needle gauze and adhesive strips in patterns ranging from plain beige to princesses and knights. Yo, can I have a knight? Got any vampire bandages? Also noticed a few other slightly more eccentric additions. A small vial of silver dust labeled for purses, a flask of dark red liquid labeled emergency, if only. Oh, this is for Florian. Broken mirror, which you made sure not to touch, with a note attached that read for illusions or lies. There's also more of what you had expected to see, herbs, powders, and other natural remedies. That kind of stuff, after all. Pulled out a plaster and dug a tear. Fortunately, had already stopped. It wasn't much worse than a scratch, look. I feel like we gotta look around. Opened the door and poked your head out, searching the mostly darkened streets for figure. No matter where you looked, though, you couldn't see him. It seemed he didn't just step outside. Gone. Either the blood scared him, or me mentioning that someone was in the building scared him off. And I don't know what. Didn't mean to upset him. I'll have to apologize tomorrow. Giving up for the night, you headed back upstairs and into your room, then settled into bed. Just like that, you fell asleep, surrounded once again by the unfamiliar scent of the store. Another day! Another getting this dough at this antique store. Yes. Your eyes shot open to the sound of someone banging on the stairs. Very sad, you look towards your phone, 6:04 a.m. Not Florian then. Ugh, I'm getting up. The banging on the door continued. It got louder the closer you became. Stranger too, because it sounded less like someone's fist and more like a hunk of metal. I'm coming. No need to break the door down. Hello? Hubbada. I'm into knights. I'm into knights. My lady. Wait. My lady, I humbly kneel before you as both protector and servant. From this day forth, my life is yours. I, Dame Lucille del Rosario of the Order of the Crown, do hereby swear on oath upon my honor and my blade, no harm shall come to you while I draw breath. Your enemies shall be mine. The struggle is mine to shoulder. Well. Mysterious Knight lifted her head, looking directly towards you. It was hard to tell with the whole helmet thing going on. Even if it shall cost me my life, I shall stand by your side. I ask for nothing in return but the chance to serve a worthy cause. By my oath, it shall be your steadfast shield and your loyal soul. Need her, me too. Aw. At 6 in the morning? Honor and stuff is great, but at 6 in the morning? Honor and servitude know no time limit, my lady. The suit of armor rises, straightening out to stand taller than you. I think I might still be a little confused. I understand trust does not come. Nice. Rest easy, my lady, for I shall prove myself worthy of your trust. Okay, hold on a second. First of all, please just call me Sage. I'm afraid I cannot, my lady, for that would be improper. If you wish it then, I will make it so, say. Thank God. You keep calling me my lady. It's gonna awaken something. Okay, good. Now, what's with the whole get up? Get up? Armor? My deepest apologies. It was not my intention to arrive here underdressed. I begged your forgiveness. What do you mean underdressed? You're in a full suit of armor. This set is hardly more than ceremonial. Lady Sylvie gifted it as a gesture of goodwill. Pride. Alas, it is ill-suited for the trials of battle. A fine display to be sure, yet lacking the weight and reinforcement of true combat gear. Lady Sylvie, my true armor to them, posing for daily wear. Intimidating, I believe she said. Rest assured, should the need for battle arise, I shall be ready. The armor gifted by Lady Sylvie may shine with splendor, but my true prepared to serve. You know my aunt? One moment. The knight tilted her head slightly, reached up to pull the helmet free. For a moment, her face was obscured by the shadow of the moon. Then she shook her head. Hubbada! Hello? You are so pretty. I've said that about all the characters in this game. They're all so attractive. Her eyes met yours, clear and steady. Shit, where did the air come from? I feel like there's so much to unpack here. Please forgive my dramatic display. Sage helmets do little to flatter, but duty requires practicality, even at the cost of appearance. I get. Hope you're doing well. How are you? What is that emote combo? Emoji combo. Why am I being licked? I mean, yeah. Why? Jaradim? Where's ours? Okay. Gotta put the. Hi. How are you, Gatsby? Gaddy Gat. I'm gonna start calling you Gaddy Gat. Call me Vanny Van. I'm gonna call you Gaddy. How does that sound? In the jar of pickles you go. I hate pickles. I will not stand for this. I will not. Arr. Yeah, I'll call you Gaddy Gat. I don't know what else to call you other than that. You call me Vanny Van, so I gotta call you Gaddy Gat. But I hope you're well. I hope everything is going well for you. Help. Gaddy Gat. No. I mean, shit. Yeah, you gotta. Alrighty. Excellent. Yeah, I'm well. That's good. Glad to hear it. Please, oh, I did already. To answer your previous... While making your acquaintance, I was in service to Lady Cindy. With your arrival, it passes on to you. Do not fret, I will not stand in your way. You will hardly know I am here, but while you are in this town, I will protect you in the store with my life. I'm not totally sure that'll be necessary, but thank you. I am but a humble servant. But thanks is kind, though unnecessary. He watches Lucille, now helmetless, takes her place beside the door, sword strapped to her hip. I must also beg your forgiveness for not being present upon your arrival. I have had troubles with one of the contraptions in my place of living, but Lady Sylvie calls my apartment. A contraption? Yes, a magical device that produces water as from thin. I believe a curse was put onto it, and water began to flood as far as the eye could see. I mean, have you? It is Fair Lagoon after all. Fortunately, a sorcerer removed the curse, and now it works as intended. She mean her sink broke? So, okay. Work with my aunt, but your sink broke yesterday, so you come to grief. That is correct, and so you live nearby. Yes, though I am not originally from the... Oh, me neither. Me either. We have something in common. I hail from the kingdom of Valand, which was once present in these lands. Aww. Never mind. I see that you are still in your nightclub. You require help in Jurassic. Huh? I mean, shit, I'm kidding. Are you offering to undress me right now? I believe that getting dressed requires one to first be undressed, yeah? Do not question my intentions, they are entirely pure. I only wish to serve. I mean, shit, I ain't saying. Age might say no. It's too early. I think I'll be okay. I'll go get dressed and come back in a minute. Please take all your time, all the time you need, my page. I will guard the store in your absence. Seal took her helmet back from where she'd put it aside and slid it back in. Someone claiming to be a knight standing in my store, and for some reason I feel like the stranger. You headed back upstairs. Excellent. Slipping off your pajamas, you shook your head. You'd never met a knight before. You're beginning to feel like maybe this was all one long extent. To be honest, kinda dig it. Though, I did want things to be different, right? Hello. My sibling came into my room, opened the door, gave me a strange look. It was the Lord. Can't be more different than a night walk, picking you up at 6 in the morning and pledging allegiance to you. Hi, Van Bro. Bye, Van Bro. Yeah, he's already gone, unfortunately. Is what it. Lucille still stood by the door, posture perfect. She almost looked like one of the on display. How's keeping order going? Well, Sage, no one intruded on your establishment. Absent, I remain vigilant. Thanks, Lucille. Keep up the good work. I guess I'll just get to it. Let's see what to. Oh, fun. How pricing works. Each item in your inventory. Value range. Job is to pick a price within that range. At first, pricing might feel like guesswork. Get better as you go. Smart skill helps you estimate prices more accurately. If your smarts is low, you'll only have a rough idea of what something is. Smarts increases, valuation gets sharper. A lot of good skill and avoid over. Items come in different quality levels: poor, normal, and good. Higher quality items fetch higher. Set adjust prices before shift. How customers receive prices. Learn from the results and adjust prices next time. Okay, we'll give it a try. Time for a fresh start. Oh. I mean, dude. I also didn't mean. Okay. So, man the counter, clean. I think we do. Clean the store, goodbye dust. Spend time selling. Drag and drop items to your schedule, Florian, nap. Open the shop.
Can't you check out the back?
I'm really sorry, sir, but we don't stock anything that isn't. Probably a store found that has. Or is it? This is the last place I've got left to check. You really don't have it? I have an old phone or something upstairs, but new phone models? No, I'm afraid not. Ridiculous. How do you not stock phones? What is it? Stone Age? This is an antique store. God, what did I do to deserve this? Once again, this is an antique store. A regular store. Don't carry new products. Typical. Small towns and their old local shops can't get a proper. At that moment, you heard the sound of metal. It's metal, and in the blink of an eye, a silver sword was placed between you and the customer. That's you'll respect the master of this establishment. Hey, watch where you're waving that thing, woman. Sword, not a toy. This blade was formed forged in the fires of war. I am well aware that this is no. Now you may either apologize, may I ain't fine, sorry. Grumbled and turned on his heel, top with all the rest of a man. New model in the jar. Hi, Crow! How are you? This is my new model. Should be Van. We're in the jar. I would named. Oh, I'm unfortunately in the jar. I'm good. Yeah, thanks, Lucille. It is my pleasure. Should you require aid, need only ask, Sage. She gave a smile and sheathed her sword with. I was hoping he'd get the in without having a sword pointing at him. Oh well. Some people require a firmer hand to understand the importance of manners. There are usually many customers like that. Nay, the majority are very courteous and kind. Lady Sylvie would say that a great deal of trouble came from passing tourists. However, they are few and far between. Tourists, huh? They did seem to be passing through. Aye, inhabitants of this town are a good sort and would never speak ill of this. Everyone likes Aunt. Indeed, she is the best of us and then some. Hey, Seal, thank you, really. I know it's your job, but. My sword is yours, the enemies are mine. If there is but one thing you can depend on, is that. She bowed her head and left to continue her patrol. Why are we looking like that? Probably not haunted. You stare. It stares back. Will win the staring competition where it's all feel like with this plushie, I'm gonna maybe price it at like that would be like 20 is good for this one. This one goes up to 87. Price this one at 69. Okay, I'll listen to you. I am one. This one I would maybe put. I feel like this is like a 13 maybe. I think that would suffice. Get seated behind the counter, ready for bells chime and a customer comes in. Welcome! Vintage stuffed animal has more charm than I'd like to. Damn it! This will do, I'll take it. It's so cute! I didn't think Emmett would buy things. Hey, he did. That's cool. Until next time, Miss Amerigo. See you next time. Customer leaves the store. Saw one customer today, but no one else is coming now. Snaps fingers. Damn it. Door chimes ring as someone clad in protective gear once again entered the store. You look down at your watch. 11:58 p.m. Perfect time for a break. Morning. Florian, one can hardly call it morning any longer. Do morning sun rays offend you so grievously? You cannot bring yourself to join us until they have rained. Seal crosses her arms. The distinct sound of metal scraping against metal looked menacing like. Still. Florian just shrugged. He didn't seem he found her menacing at all. Yeah. Nice to see you too. I don't know why you're acting all surprised. I've started in the afternoon. Look at them both, covered from head to toe. One might rise at dawn to meet the challenges. But you appear content to let half the battle pass by. I'll leave the night shift for the night if that's alright. Seal places her on her hips, and her head-covered head slightly as do not feel obligation to labors. The store requires diligence at all hours, not those to you. Luckily you're here. I don't do morning. Sylvie doesn't care, I don't know why you do. Very well. If your current arrangement serves the store well, I shall not press further. I do consider that your efforts, no matter the hour, reflect your honor and dedication to the establishment. I don't think mopping floors is all that honorable, but sure. Whatever. Honor comes with every job, Sir Florian, whether one wields a blade or... It is the spirit in which the task is performed that matters most. So carry on then, but know that the dawn is most inspiring. Would you ever witness? It sounds like we got Eds, so I'll wait for you guys to get back. Meantime means I can chew on some of my stroganoff. She asked Rogan, maybe till I'm off. I shouldn't do that. So foul. She's stroking on my beef till I'm off. Yes. I love stroganoff. I like how you can kind of see little Van chewing a little bit. Nom 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 nom. Not too much. Either way. Luckily, Stroganoff is proud of me. I had a whole bit. And I like stacked it up very high. Alright, one more bite. Excellent. That was kind of funny. Welcome back from the ads, my bloodies. Get some water really quick. After I finish chewing. Yummy. Yeah, I know. Maybe one day.
Good. I trust we shall work together most admirably today.
When Lucille went back to standing by the door, you used the opportunity to get Florian by the wrist and pull him aside. Florian. He pulled his wrist away from you, eyes on the ground. Ah, right, I forgot about last night. We'll cross that bridge when I've dealt with the elf. I'm guessing you've met Lucille before. Hard not to, seeing as she's always here. Maybe you can explain to me why there's someone in a full suit of armor in our store then, please? Trust me, that's not her full suit of armor. You should have seen her when she turned up. Sylvie hired her a few months back. My aunt did? Yeah. She does. Takes in strays. You really don't need an armored guard for an antique store, but she got the job anyway. I guess it gives her something to do. Why does she think she's a knight? Because she is one, apparently. I don't know. She looks like a knight to me. How could she be a knight? Sword. Is that the only requirement for knighthood? Okay, fine. She has a sword, can't argue with that. Listen, about last night, Florian looked down to the ground again, avoiding eye contact for a few moments before sighing and looking back to you. I'm scared of blood. That's what I figured it was. Huh? That's all it was. I was surprised. Sorry. I should have said something. Trying to scare you. No, forget that. I apologize. I should have dealt with it myself. Come here. Oh. Florian grabbed you by the wrist. It was a light touch. He was careful not to hurt you as he pulled you towards the counter. Then he left you for a moment before returning with the same he used yesterday.
Have you procured an injury, Sir Florian? Shall I fetch a physician?
No, I've got it handled. Fine, Florian. It's bad. I already fixed it up. Supposed to change it twice a day. I am? So it heals properly. Huh. I didn't know that. I guess I'll sit down. Oh, Florian is taking care of us. Oh. He dug through the wooden box, pulling out some antiseptic and a new... Really don't need to. Should be able to do this much. I have to. Sylvie said I should do... At that, you shut your mouth. Florian looked so serious in the moment. That was about more than just... He sat you down on the edge of the counter, then peeled away your old bandage after putting on a pair of disposable gloves. Florian grimaced, almost putting up his side of your cut, which really wasn't too bad at all. Luckily, it also didn't hurt. He sat there quietly as he performed his tasks like a ritual, putting the antiseptic on like a bit, and covering it again with an adhesive bandage. Florian? That's not a big deal. Then why does it feel like one? I really did see someone in my room last night. Whoever she was, she disappeared. Class. I don't know. Maybe the place is haunted. Think? Maybe you're just imagining it. Anyways, I gotta get to work. Right. Yeah. Work. Thanks again, Florian. I think Florian is probably my favorite so far. He dropped the full bucket of stream soapy water onto fine as the weight. Ew. I wonder when the last time this floor got a mop. I always see Florian sweeping, but dragged the heavy mop across the floor. On looping motion. Bring back the hunky chef. Right? Bring him back. He should be coming back, actually. A little bit. Whatever the time is.
Sage, you wield that mop with all the grace and power of a master swordsman. However, if I may offer a suggestion.
Please, I'm all ears. Seal smiled, then walked behind you, reaching around as if she was going to embrace you, but instead she took hold of the mop, her body. Aw. Like this. With a gentle, graceful motion, she swirled the mop across the floor.
Secret is not to sweep,
A caress. Water should glide across the floor, effortlessly. The wind through the leaves. I didn't realize mopping was a part of being a knight. A knight must be able to wield any tool with grace. Long before I was allowed to hold a sword, I was instructed to room. So you're saying that once I've mastered the mop, you'll teach me how to swing a sword? It would be my greatest honor. Yeah! I suppose that means you'll have to stop hugging me then. Bummer. At that, she sharply pulled back suddenly and sharply, erecting her arms and standing up. My apologies, Sage. It was not my intention. Please, forgive my impropriety. Improper? No, it's fine. It's not every day a beautiful woman holds me close. I should be thanking you. Yeah, yeah. You just like me for... She turned and cleared her throat, slight pinkness in the cheeks. Inwardly, you laughed. It was such a delight to fluster Lucille. You took the mop back in hand and tried to apply your technique. Started mopping. Wait, it's gonna roll a dice for how well I mop? Uh-oh. Let's do it. Click to roll? Oh. No, that's not bad. Plus a 1, so that's a 9. Shouldn't be too bad. Managed to do an alright job, but it definitely wasn't as pretty as when Lucille did it. Still, you supposed the floor was clean. Store cleanliness increased. That's great. That's awesome. Perfect. Sun crested horizon and day slowly turned your sign to clip. No, another day down. It was pretty busy today. Yeah, I guess. Some days are like that. Other days we're just twiddling thumbs until we... Frankly, that's more like what I was expecting. Not an antique store in the countryside wouldn't have a lot of activity. Wouldn't an antique store in the city have any activity? Maybe. Even thrifting and stuff are pretty popular these days. I always thought it was only old people who liked antiques. What? You don't like them? It's like a load of junk to me. Junk? Say, you should not say such things, Sir Florian. I really wish you'd just call me Lady Sylvie has spent her lifetime curating this collection of fascinating oddities, but do you bear to hold your tongue if it its distaste? Oddities is one word for all this crap. I mean, you do you. Is there a reason you work here? You don't care about the store? I care about the store and the owner. I don't care about antiques. Your aunt helped me with some shit. Gave me this job when I had nowhere to go. Appreciate that. My sibling just stood by my door and then just ripped ass. I don't know if the microphone picked that up. That was... Yeah? I heard that. Oh, it did not? Okay, well, it was really loud, so I thought maybe it... But... Yeah, he just stood by my door. Did it. And then I could just hear him giggling after he did it. This man bro is certainly something. Doesn't mean I have to use lampshades and rusty axes. I guess that makes sense. Speaking of it being busy though, how did I go about finding more things to sell? We're soon enough, unless I start pillaging the decorate. No, go steal from someone's trash. Do I look like a raccoon to you? Really want me to answer that? I do not think you look like a raccoon, Sage. Perhaps you may have more qualities. Red coat is divine. Thanks, Lucille. Let someone hear every day. Aunt has a few avenues for junk, I think. I don't really know the specifics. Just have an attic filled with it, though. You can pick through that. You might find something. Or you might find nothing. Seems more likely. Oh, an attic? Yeah, Sylvie's been meaning to sort it out for ages. Get in, you're trying to work a mess. It won't be my problem, though. I could dig out the key and show you tomorrow. Thanks. That sounds great. At that moment, your stomach let out a low grumble. Oh, right. You guys know Quinn? Chef guy? Yeah, I guess. Didn't sound less interested. Florian rubbed at the back of his neck looking away. He's nice or whatever. Just don't get along. I don't know. I guess we're too different. Thing. What's up,
Gwyn is an excellent cook who makes feasts fit for royalty. Lady Sylvie did well in seeking his companionship.
Companionship. Interesting. He invited me to his restaurant to try a new recipe tonight. I nearly forgot about it. Have fun with that. Aw, not even a little bit interested. I'm not hungry. I've got work to do anyway. What, sweeping the floors? You've been sweeping all day? It'll be fun. Penmanship. Hi, Ferrum. How are you? I hope you're doing well today, homie. Me. You? Maybe. Anyway, bye. Have fun or whatever. How you doing, Ferrum? Good. With that, Orion left the room. See ya.
I would be honored, Sage. In truth, I had already considered offering to accompany you. As you require a guardian for me, it is only fitting that I ensure your safety, even over a meal.
It's just dinner. I don't think I need a guard. Just a friend, if that's alright with you.
A knight's duty is not bound by circumstances, whether it be by dinner or battle, and levy or shield. But a friend, indeed. Enjoy the company.
Perfect. Still haven't managed to take a look around town, so having a guide will save me from getting too lost.
Sir Florian has not offered to show you around the settlement.
Truly? Well,
please allow me to escort you to the town and show you its finest landmarks. No harm shall come to you while I am by your side.
Sounds like a plan to me. Let's make a whole night of it.
A night?
I meant, sure, a night of it. Silly. The town of Willowmist glowed softly. You and Lucille stepped out on the street. The air was cool and fresh, carrying a hint of blooming jasmine and the earth. On the town's edge, somewhere, a distant clock chimed the hour, its tones mellow and unhurried. Couldn't help but think that time seemed to feel. There really was no need to rush, was there?
It is a brilliant night for a stroll. The weather has begun to cool off. Remnants of autumn still remain. Leaves crunched under both your footfalls pleasant. Farewell to the passing.
So, Lucille, how long have you lived in?
I believe it has been around 3 months, give or take.
Oh, that's very recent. What brought you to town?
It is a long and peculiar tale, say. One I am not certain. If you wish to hear it, I shall tell it.
Related to why she thinks night. I'd be happy to hear.
Very well.
3 months ago, I was not in a minute. In fact, I was not in this world. At least, not as it is now.
I hail from a time long past, an age of kings and castles of honor and oaths sworn beneath banners fluttering.
Aww. Stared at her, still trying to gauge whether she was pulling your leg. But Lucille looked completely and utterly serious.
I was engaged in a most dire battle, and the world itself seemed to shift beneath me. One moment I stood upon the battlefield, next I woke amidst the sights and sounds of this.
I think I'm easygoing, but time travel is a lot to take in.
I understand you, and yet I have no reason to deceive you. This armor, these weapons, even my speech, are relics of an age forgotten. Surely you have noticed their end to.
You're being serious, aren't you?
I swear it upon my honor. When I arrived, I had no knowledge of this place or this time. The world I knew was gone, replaced by one of strange machine systems.
Can't seriously be telling the truth, right? Potential ghost in the store, sure. Time traveling knight. I guess she really doesn't have a reason to lie to me. Just go along. It's kinda nuts, you know.
Indeed, it is. Kinda nuts.
How'd you manage? Gosh, that must have been a lot of change.
Very difficult, I assure you. Aunt was the first to show me kindness. Saved me and taught me the ways of this world. Were it not for her, I might have been lost.
For reasons I cannot explain, I feel as though I was meant to be.
Perhaps fate. For me still.
Yeah, that's one way to think about it. Strong, you know that? Stronger than me. Wish I could go with the that easily.
I am a night sage. Adaptation and preservation
Perseverance, or as you put it, going with the flow, are the very essence of survival. I have pledged my service to you not only out of duty, but because in this unfamiliar land, you have given me purpose. For that, I am grateful. Hi kitty, how are you? 5-stream streak. I'm always watching, man. Oh, wait.
I'm always watching, man. Always watching.
Kitty, I love you too, Pookie. Kitty, you gotta stick around. This is a visual novel thing. You gotta stick around. You gotta stick around. What do you think? You are not strong, Sage. I see no reason. So? Strength is not measured solely by the swing of a blade or the weight of one's armor. It lies in the choice, the burdens we carry, and the resolve to continue forward when the path is uncertain. It is very cute. I like the art style a lot. It's made by the same people that made A Date with Death, if you remember that one. I suppose so. When did you become a knight, Lucille? I was 7 when I was sent to the local lord's castle in my training. 7? That's so young. 26 now. I feel like I've done nothing with my life. Weird that I would choose wrong. So much time has passed me by. I've seen friends start families, get married, climb the career ladder. If they're making a second date with Death. Oh, that'd be so cool if they were. It'd be awesome. But I'm still the same as I was 8 years ago. That's why you chose to come to Willowmist. I feel like something I could do. Choice I could make. It's on waitlist? Oh damn. I gotta check that out then. So I guess so. When I began my training at Squire, trainer once said to me that there is no shame in fear, only surrender. Path forward may be unclear at times, Sage, but it's there all the time, and time spent on the journey is the best. Huh. You have a way with words, you know that. Thanks, Lucia. Really know how to charm someone, you know that. You honor me with your words. I merely speak from the heart. It brings you some degree of comfort. Well, see, you're still doing it. The way you speak is so romantic. I'm not sure how to explain it. So effortlessly charming. Dear, I have never thought of myself as charming. From a young age, my instructors considered me too harsh of time. You? No way we're talking the same, Lucia. I only strive to be honest and sincere in my words and actions. So if my manner of speaking gift, I am glad to be there. Man, 5 minutes with you and even someone with a stone heart would fall. Well, for me, surely you jest. I am merely a knight, unaccustomed to such notions. Duty is to protect and serve, or to inspire and affection. Well, consider me inspired. Watched as Lucille blinked a few times in surprise, her usual steady composure faltering for a moment. Your words are most gracious, Sage. Have my thanks. Here I've spoken too much and forgotten the purpose of our excursion. This way, allow me to introduce you to the fine establishment of Willowmist. Two of you, side by side, continued onwards through the town center. Past a brightly lit building. Tail just. Behold, the farmer's market. It is most curious, it is found indoors. In my day, one would venture to an open square at dawn. But here the bounty of the land is nearly contained beneath a roof. I must admit, it lacks the charm of market stalls, but the convenience is notable. It is open nearly no matter the hour. Ah, grocery store. Yes, I believe that is what Lady Sylvie referred to it as. Further along, Lucille slowed her steps in front of small clothing mannequins posed in stylish clothes, many of which were winter coats. It would start to get cold soon, wouldn't it? And here we have the local tailor that wears me royal finery, but practical and well made. If you have need of garments for the winter, I would advise you to pay a visit. I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta go check on something. I'll be right back. What? I'll leave you guys some silly little tune. Yeah, sorry about that. I gotta go check on something. It shouldn't be too long, hopefully. But I'll leave you guys with So we'll be right back. But I should be. I'll see you guys in a sec. Oh, my bad. I was muted. Hi. Hello, silly. Sorry, I have to fix myself a little bit. Hold on. Brr. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm back now, so we should be good to continue. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. Hope all of you are doing good. I apologize. But we're back. We're good now. We're chilling. Maybe we could take a look together sometime. I would be honored, Sage. She led you onward, pausing briefly outside a plain brick building with a glowing green cross above its entrance. At Apothecary, though I have yet to have need of their services, the potions they prepare must be the most potent in this age with all the modern tools at their disposal. I'm not sure they use potions exactly, but medicine has probably come a long way. I can only imagine. I pray we do not have to find out anytime soon. Yeah, let's try to stay healthy for the next few months at least, right? You have my word. Across the way, Lucille nodded to a squat building with darkened windows. The local woodwright's workshop is just over yonder. His craftsmanship is impressive. You have a noble commission even, but... There's nothing in particular. The master crafter simply gives me a certain sense of unease I cannot place. I do not doubt his skill, but there is certainly something about him that seems unnatural. However, in this town, that is not such a strange thing. I'll keep that in mind if we ever run into each other. Nice, congratulations, Ren. You humble me by taking heed of my words. My thanks. Now, Sir Quint's dining establishment is just ahead. Oh, we finally... Whoa! This is cute. This is very, very cute. Oh, cute. They don't make them like these. They don't make dining establishments like these. What the hell? The atmosphere of the night seemed to change as you stepped into the Silver Oak. I was surprised to find it mostly outdoors, but that surprise was certainly not disappointment. I know that food overpriced as hell though. Maybe. You never know. Strings of twinkling lights crisscrossed overhead, casting a soft golden glow that danced off wooden tables and cheerful faces gathered around them. I don't see any people here. The air was rich with the mouth-watering aroma of sizzling meats, freshly baked bread, and the faint sweetness of roasted vegetables. Every now and... Damn. I'll wait until you guys come back. Looks like we got hit with ads, and that's my bad. Apologies, Pookies. I'm liking this game so far. I'm excited to see when it's an actual game, and we'll probably play it on stream.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Festival Y 305. Kitty sent me an Instagram video of A Date with Death 2. So cool. So awesome. I'm gonna have to wishlist that after. So exciting. Also, Ren posted their pottery. Yort. Also gonna like that. So cute. Your new video was cute as fuck, by the way. Thank you. For those who are wondering what DGR is talking about, I have a cooking competition with some homies tonight, and I decided to edit the process of me making it. So, for those who are interested, obviously not right now maybe, but if you guys want to watch this, I made a little cooking video, a little baking video. You guys can go check it out after stream. Yeah, I'm so glad you liked it. I know everyone I've shown it to has liked it. So, I hope you liked it too. Thank you. And welcome back from the ads, my silly. Let's keep it going. The air was rich with the mouth-watering aroma of sizzling meats, freshly baked bread, and the faint sweetness of good vegetables. Every now and then, the scent of herbs and wood smoke wafted past, carried on the gentle evening breeze, plates of frothy pots of beer raised to tables. clinking of glasses mingling with bursts of laughter and lively chatter. Someone at a table in the corner strummed a guitar. You came! Of course, how could I turn down the best chef in town? I brought a friend, I hope that's alright. The more the merrier, when it comes to food, eh? Please, I reserved a table just for you. Sit. Before you could even place a hand on your chair to pull it out, Lucille had already done it. Allow me to do that for you. Ah, you are so well-mannered, Lucille. The world would be a better place if we had more people like you. I only help where I can, Sir Quinn. Ah, so humble too. Please sit and enjoy the atmosphere. Deliciousness awaits. You sat down and Lucille adjusted your chair for you before crossing over to sit on the opposite side of the table. Her armor made a slight scraping sound, but you were impressed at how silent it was overall. Your aunt really did well picking that out. But she managed to get armor like that anyway. I swear, there's so much I didn't know. Maybe I'll get to ask when she comes back home. It's only 3 months away after all. Oh, seem deep in thought, Sage. Oh, my bad. I was just thinking about my aunt. A fair topic to be consumed by. Your aunt is a wonderful woman. Almost jealous of you and Dorian, I know. Jealous? You two honestly know better than I do. Know each other from his letters. Even now I haven't seen her in, what, 21 years? That is indeed a long time ago without seeing one's own family, yet you cannot deny the bond you shared through your letters. A connection nurtured by words alone is no less meaningful. Yeah, but it's different, isn't it? I know her as my quirky aunt from the side who likes herbs and crystals. You, this town, really know her. Everyone I've spoken to seems to look up to her. She is the best of Willowmist. I do not think it an exaggeration to say that this town would not flourish as it does without her. Big shoes to fill. You needn't fill her shoes, only bring your own. Lucille leaned back in her chair, her eyes flickering away from you. Nevertheless, I understand the weight of time lost. Ah, probably better than anyone. I'm sorry. There is no need to apologize. Time, though it may slip through our fingers, grants us the moments we have now, and it is what we choose to do with those moments that truly. So, I do not remind you, Lady, ask Florian or I to attend to her most prized possession while she was absent. She asked you. In truth, it is part of the reason I have so quickly. Lady Sylvie herself believes in you. You could have at least left me some instructions if you believed in me so much. You're talking about me. I'm more interested in knowing about your knightness. Do you truly find it so? I do. Can you really use that sword? That sword ill? The blade I carry? Indeed, it is the same one I used in the battles of my youth. Youth hardly sounds like the right word. You look so young. Your words are most gracious, though I assure you, youth has long since led it up to my mother, and had I not chosen the path, I would have married many years ago. It often reminded me that a sword makes a poor companion, though I suspect she underestimated how loyal a blade can be. It's nice to know that despite the year, mothers are just like that. Your mother also wishes for you to marry. Probably. It has more to do with wanting grandchildren when you need to get married. But anyway, about that sword. You can really use it? Like, did it use it? I assure you, my training has not gone to waste. The blade has seen me through many trials, and though I pray it will not be necessary in this time, I am prepared to wield it should the need arise. Okay, I don't think I'll need you to stab anyone, but I do appreciate the offer. I will not endeavor not to stab anyone nor presence. Maybe just not at all. At that, she cracked a smile. I carry a sword not as an act of aggression, but a promise of protection. I would never harm another who is not deserving of it. I could hardly be called a knight otherwise. You make me want to see you swing that thing. I bet it'd be. Perhaps one day, should the need arise, I shall demonstrate. Until then, rest assured that my skill remains sharp. Your armor heavy? That heavy? It seems like a lot to walk around in at all hours of the day. For one not accustomed to such a weight, perhaps, but I have borne this weight since my youth. It feels as natural to me as She glanced down at her polished armor, her expression thoughtful. Truthfully, this set is quite light compared to the one I wore when I first arrived in Willowmist. That armor was forged for battle with heavy plating and chainmail beneath. It carried far more than its own weight. Every dent and scratch held a memory of the field of my... Nuvid, that's correct. So this must be like casual word. In a sense, yes. I find it reassuring. In a way, wearing it reminds me of who I am, no matter how strange this time may seem. I don't think I could even stand upright in something like that, let alone move around so gracefully. Grace comes with time and practice, my friend, though I suspect you would carry it well should you ever wish to try. The knights are allowed to get married. I'm sorry, but I've gotta ask. Knights can get married? Indeed, though there are some limitations. You may not marry commoners, nor people of higher status, unless arranged by our lords. Huh. I guess I just thought knights had to, stay single like monks or something. Not at all. While some knights do choose to forego marriage in favor of their duties, it is not a requirement. We are permitted to wed, provided the union aligns with the expectations of our state. So, what happens if you fall for someone who doesn't meet the rules? Then one must choose between desire or duty. It is not an easy decision, but a knight's honor lies in loyalty to their vows. How complicated. Here I thought modern dating was difficult. Such is the life of a knight, but I would not trade it for anything. Honor and duty are the cornerstones of my existence. To stray from them would be to betray myself. So... that mean you've never, fallen for someone? Seal's composure faltered for the briefest moment, cheeks coloring faint for her confident demeanor. Beneath her confident. No, I have always prioritized my duties above such matters. There is little time to entertain the notion of romance. What about now? I do love Lucille. Well, this is the demo. What about now? Well, what about now? Now? Said it yourself. This is a totally foreign time to you, right? No one's called you fancy around town? What my fancy? I must admit I have not considered such a matter. My focus has been on adapting to this time and fulfilling my duties. Matters of the heart seem secondary to ensuring I can serve and protect those who place their trust in me. It's a very knightly response. I am a knight, after all, though. Perhaps it would not be unwelcome to find such a connection. I almost can't imagine you with a crush. Neither can I, truthfully. Bon appetit. A dinner is served. Quinn appeared as if from thin air, and placed 2 dishes down, one in front of each of you. You saw it would have been fit for the finest restaurant anywhere. So red it almost surprised you. If it is delicious, then you have seen my praises through all of Willowmist. It is not that simply strike me down. I could not bear the thought of serving our lovely Sylvie's family anything less than perfect. Well, she brought a sword, so let's hope it's good. Ah, I am near trembling in my boots. Please, taste. Smells delicious. You raised a fork full of the risotto to your mouth. The creamy texture, the tender rice, the velvety sauce, it was beyond delicious. As you chewed, the earthy flavor of the roasted beef almost filled your mouth. Quinn, this is delicious. Magnificent. I do not understand how that warms my heart so. I had worried for a moment my prep time was cut short last night. The full moon does things to a person sometimes, you understand, ha? Nevertheless, enjoy. Fine company makes a meal even more delicious, eh? You looked back over towards Lily, seemed to be enjoying her meal just as much as you were. Quinn wandered back through the table, smiling and chatting to each person he passed by. Everyone looked happy to speak. He's really nice. Indeed, he is a noble man with a noble heart. We are fortunate to have him in Willowmist. Whoa. Completed Lucille Event 1? Yo. We continued eating, eyes passing over the various people that sat at the tables. There were all kinds, friends, couples, families. The atmosphere was extremely pleasant. It was easy to fall into the town's rhythm. Absent-mindedly, you looked past Lucille's shoulder, your eyes locking onto someone sitting a few tables away from you. Huh. That guy does know how to cut loose. I guess he just doesn't like me in particular. Oh well, no loss there, I suppose. Hey, Lucille. Yes, Sage. Don't turn around too quickly, but do you know him? He spun around incredibly obviously. Sir Emmett, yes, he is often around at the store assisting Lady Sylvie. What do you think of him? Lady Sylvie believes him to be a man of his word and extremely good in his work. Maya likes him, that's good. Bit cold. As far as I am aware, he is like that with most people. Sir Emmett likes to keep a professional distance from much of the town. I'm gonna make that man my friend. That's the last thing I do. I sorely hope it is not the last thing you do, but I will happily support you in endeavor. Well, indeed, though he does not say it, I can only imagine that keeping such a distance becomes lonely at home. Putting that aside, however, perhaps it is time for us to take our leave. Both of your plates had long since been scrapped clean, neither of you daring to leave even a single crumb behind. I'll have to do something to say thanks to Quinn. You didn't have to do all this. You both stood from the table, weaving your way past the other guests. As you passed Emmett, he looked up from his plate and met your gaze more directly than... Oh, Sage. There you are. I was hoping I'd run into you. You were? Yes, I've been meaning to say something. I've been thinking about it for a while. You're doing better than I expected. That's not bad. I mean, it's good. Oh, thank you. Store, town, not easy. Make it look easier than it is. I don't think I've said that before. I should have. Are you feeling okay? I've never felt better. Maybe a bit warm tonight or something. Are we going into winter? You? I'm warm? Yeah, seem warm. What am I saying? Something about me being warm. Right. That. You should stay. Oh, as fun as that sounds, I'm actually out with Lucille tonight. Why? You were having dinner? I should have asked first. Next time, have dinner with me. I would like that. Good. That's good. Get home safe, and don't forget you promised. You hurried along with Lucille, waving thanks to Quinn on the way out. Lucille, I fear we may have just witnessed a real-life, bona fide demon possession. Emmett, you mean? He was being uncharacteristic... blah 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 blah. Uncharacteristic... amiable? I don't know words. He shot me down instantly when I suggested he together outside of work. Perhaps he had a change of heart. You are wonderfully charming, Sage. Thanks, but I don't think so. Seriously, we need to call a priest or something. Shouldn't let that distract me though, Lucille. Thanks for coming out with me. I had a great night. Food really is better with company. You'll have my thanks for allowing me to accompany you. It was truly wondrous to know you as a person. You live far from here? Want me to walk you home? That will not be necessary. Please, allow me to walk you home. Instead, as your knight, it is my sworn duty to ensure your safety. To allow you to escort me instead would be unthinkable. Willowmist seems pretty safe and quiet, though. I don't think you need to ensure my safety or anything. It is a quiet town, yes, but even the stillest waters unexpected dangers. As your companion, I cannot allow you to face the night unguarded. Seriously, it's like a 10-minute walk. 10-minute walk, or 10 minutes or 1 hour, it matters not. My role as your protector does not end when the sun sets. Please, allow me to fulfill my oath. You sighed, but found it more amusing than anything. Alright, you win. It's lady night. Lead the way. As it should be, my lady. Sage. Lucille's voice softened, the faintest glimmer of a smile touching her lips. She gestured for you to follow. Together, you step through the cool night air, the quiet streets of Willowmist stretching before you. Right, Sage? There we go. I am now safely deposited back home. All is well with the world. Now I feel bad letting you walk home alone. Do not trouble yourself with such thoughts. If anyone ever even entertained the notion of harming me, I would be able to defend myself. And as you say, Willowmist is quite safe. Then you agree you didn't need to walk me back. Safe or not, it is my duty to whom? But I will admit, perhaps my insistence was not entirely selfless. I find that I rather enjoy your company. Her tone softened, a glimmer of warmth, usually composed of me. So, while it is my honor to fulfill my role as your knight, I must confess, it is also my pleasure. Oh, someone's a smooth talker. Only an honest talker, Sage. Now that you are safely home, my mission is complete. I bid you good night with the hope that we shall meet again on the morrow. She offered a light bow, her golden hair catching the soft glow of the night as she began her journey home, leaving a faint smile lingering. Man, he's really great. Beautiful voiceovers, by the way. Thank you. I'm trying. It's a little hard, but you know, I do my best. Thank you, though, DGR. Thank you. Where's your door? Digging the old key out of your pocket. It was halfway turned in the keyhole when you heard voices. I win and Florian loses. Hee. Someone owes me $5. What can I do with $5? Push open the door, peering curiously into the room. You cute, by the way, baby. Thank you, Boogie. I love them all. I try. What's going on in here? Jesus Christ. Can you stop sneaking around in the middle of the night all the time? Maybe you should spend less time skulking about here in the dark. Someone else here? Huh? I thought I heard you talking to someone. At your comment, he rubbed at the back of his neck, looking away. Widow would be hanging around here this late. This is the one with cute vamp boy. You, for one? I work here. Getting over... Oh? In getting on? What do you mean by that? Aw, at night, alone in the dark? So just talking to yourself then? So, anyway, I'm busy. Sure look like it. You sure look it. How was dinner? It was lovely. And is an amazing chef. Really missed out, you know. Yeah, I know. But that Florian's face dropped. I'll get back. Huh? Sure. Have a nice night. Let out an audible sigh when you finally reached your home from home. The weight of the day's events had finally begun to settle on your shoulders. Every day seemed to be like that lately. Now dressed in your pajamas, you got yourself a nice cool glass of water and settled down on a chair. Sure was strange. So far. Wonder what was up with Emmett though. Said he'd stop by sometime. Maybe I'll get the chance to ask him. Maybe he really was swayed by my overwhelming charm. A gentle breeze reached you from the open window and you closed your eyes, leaning back and enjoying. Then you heard rustling. Open your eyes, you saw a piece of paper of some kind drift in on the wind, settling on top of the word. But the man closed the window as if trash comes in. You stood, then made your way over to the dresser when you now realized was far too tall for you to reach the top of. Great. Gonna be stuck with trash forever. That won't annoy me at all. I'll ask Florian for a ladder tomorrow. Maybe the storeroom has something. At that moment, a soft, gentle green glow began to envelop the piece of paper and quickly fell into your outstretched. Aw. What? It'd be a letter, although rather. So, I might have gone a teensy bit overboard last night. It was supposed to be funny, now smashing hand slicing fun. Not, you know, glass smashing hand slicing. Sorry I made you get hurt. I didn't mean for that to happen, promise. I hope you're feeling better. Bottom was a hugely elaborate signature that you couldn't quite make heads or... What in the... Teensy bit overboard? Is Florian pranking me or something? Right. Age. This has gotta be Florian. It's not Florian then. Glanced around the room, half expecting someone to jump out laughing, but the stillness of the room answered with silence. Your gaze returned to the letter as a sinking realization began to sit. It's not Florian. Then no one else knew about the glass. Someone was in here. There is a ghost. Hey, ghost. Once again, I'm really chill. No one answered. Well, I'm going to sleep now. Please don't steal my soul or anything while I'm asleep, right? Promise it won't taste good. Quickly curled into bed, settled into off sheets. No ghosts undisturbed you as you fell into yet another deep, restful slumber. Yippee! Good slumber. DGR, thank you for the.
Ah. Ba, 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 la, 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 la.
Water time! Water time!
Da.
Okay. That's some water. See what. Probably have to sick. I have that baking cooking competition thingy that I gotta do. See how any word or update. Check see how they're. So I don't know if we'll be able to do it time that I get, but I'll ask them. Just any word or update yet? But we'll see what they say. Go. Be waiting. I'll see what. Oh. Because I feel like I don't have enough time to do it today. So I might probably here just to be safe because I do have. But I appreciate everyone for coming on in. You all enjoy a pace break. A P2? Okay. Should I pee or go pace while on stream? Or should I go or should I do that afterwards? Wait, should I go pace on stream? Wait, up to you, hun. You're the one that redeemed it. It's up to you. Want me to do? I'll do whatever. At least mute. Of course I'm gonna mute if I do it on stream. I don't know. LOL. Okay, well, I'll just do it after stream. But let's go raid someone. My god, that I can read a lot of poop. Loki, I think it's a good thing I'm calling it. Right as I said I would go, right as you redeemed that, my tummy started to hurt. But that's not a bad thing. A lot of home. I don't think I've this person. Heather. Okay, I should definitely maybe raid Reverie. Reverie has awaited me a few times. But thank you everyone for coming. I hope all of you have a good one. Be sure to hydrate and eat. I'll be sure to go have a piss break, maybe go take care of my tummy and ensure it doesn't hurt. But I hope all of you have a good one. Go send Reverie some love. They're playing some Fallout 4. They're one of my favorite people on the planet. And I hope all of you have a good one. Take care and yeah, just have some water, have some food, do what you gotta do. But yeah, we're gonna head out. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for the raid, Daria, if you're still here. And I appreciate you all. And good one. Take care and bye bye.